Tonight, remembering D-Day. This Thursday, June 6th, marks 80 years since the D-Day invasion. It's the largest amphibious invasion in military history. The operation, in which more than 4,000 American and Allied troops were killed, led to the collapse of the Nazis in Germany. To mark the occasion, our White House correspondent John Decker spent the day with a remarkable hero who took part in that D-Day invasion. It's tonight's cover story.
For most Americans, this archival footage of D-Day, June 6, 1944, is our only connection to one of the most important battles of World War II. Codenamed Operation Overlord, some 156,000 American and Allied soldiers landed on the beaches of Normandy, France, risking their lives to liberate Europe and end the Nazi occupation. 80 years after that day that saved the world, 99-year-old George Saros still vividly remembers how he felt as he landed on Utah Beach aboard his transport ship LST-515.
I know we were worried whether we were going to make it or not, whether we were going to keep the beach there or not.
Saros, a native of Chicago, was just 19 years old. His mission as a motor machinist when his ship hit the beach at 1 p.m., deliver ammo, troops, tanks, ambulances, and jeeps in exchange for wounded paratroopers to be brought back to England for medical attention.
When we hit the beach, we opened the bow doors and lowered the ramps. And the ambulance was coming. And we were taking all the guys who were wounded, putting them on the tank deck. I don't know how many we picked up. We loaded a whole hand tank. That's what all the LSTs were doing.
The D-Day invasion was the largest naval, air, and land operation in history. Success didn't come easy. Some 4,000 Allied troops were killed by German soldiers defending the beaches.
I really liked the guys. We were all together. We worked and lived out for each other.
For George Saros, D-Day was a noble cause. Here at the World War II Memorial in Washington, the words of President Roosevelt, delivered to the nation on D-Day, are engraved in memoriam. They fight not for the love of conquest, they fight to end conquest. They fight to liberate.
When you stop and think of those that sacrificed their lives, when those guys hit the beach and lost 4,000 or 5,000 of us on the beach, infantrymen, we should honor them. And we should have make it a regular celebration, yeah. Because if it hadn't been for the generation that I grew up, I don't know what our nation would have been if we'd have lost the war.
40 years ago at Normandy Beach, George Saros's favorite president, Ronald Reagan, paid tribute to those brave soldiers, sailors, and Marines who put country above self.
You all knew that some things are worth dying for. One's country is worth dying for, and democracy is worth dying for because it's the most deeply honorable form of government ever devised by man.
During his time overseas, George and the men of LST-515 made 65 cross-channel trips without one sailor killed or wounded. In recognition of his service, the Navy awarded Saros several honors, including the World War II Victory Medal.
Why were you so lucky, George?
I don't know, I think the Lord was there. I have a great trust for the Lord. And I often think about that, you know. Why us?
2 years ago, in recognition of his heroism, the French government decorated George Saros with the Legion of Honor, France's highest merit. And to mark the 80th anniversary of D-Day, he will soon be honored by the government of Greece. If there's one lament of this true American hero, it is more about this country's future rather than our past.
I'll tell you, I'm really disappointed in our country now. I think we're going the wrong way. I don't see the camaraderie that we have when we're in war.
That camaraderie is what helped America defeat tyranny. For George Saros, who will soon turn 100, D-Day is a reminder of what our country can achieve when it comes together and is unified in purpose. In Flat Rock, North Carolina, I'm John Decker.
Boy, an incredible story. John, thank you.